Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a good week. I am Laura of LKG329 Sales on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. In this video, we're pulling 11 orders, so let's get to it. It's Monday, and I've got 5 orders that came in over the weekend to get shipped out today. First order headed out is a 4 vinyl record lot right here on the end. And these are Jackie Gleason records. There's 4 of them in there, and I bought these in a huge lot at an estate sale. It was the last day, and I asked them what they wanted for all the remaining vinyl records. It ended up being somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 records or so that I paid $40 for them all. I've sold enough of these to have already made my money back. But these sold on a promoted listing for $19.99 plus shipping. Next up is another one of these teacups, the Imperial China by W. Dalton in the Seville pattern. And I've got to look at my listing. My listing says that I've got 2 left, but after this one is out of here, I actually have 3 left in my inventory, so I'm not sure what happened there. But this one sold on a promoted listing for $1.99 plus shipping. And then the same person who bought the teacup also bought some bowls that are in this same pattern. And I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to move all this and get those out off camera. So these are the bowls that they got. These are, I really don't even know what you would call these. They're 5.5 inches wide, about an inch deep or so. But they bought 2 of these, so they did get a quantity discount. And these 2 came in at $4.74 at the discounted rate. And both of these sold on promoted listings. And I've got 75 cents in these, so a quarter a piece. So the total for these is $6.73 plus shipping. And I will combine that, and I will get them a shipping refund because I know it's not going to cost what they paid for the shipping, so we'll get that sorted. I've got one other glass item headed out today, and it's this little jar down here. And so this is just it's an unbranded clear glass jar with the cork stopper. I got this at a yard sale. I didn't plan on going there. I just saw a sign and popped in. Was looking through a couple of totes, and the lady said, "Hey, give me $2. You can have everything in that tote." And so I thought, okay, I can't really do too bad on that. So I've already made my money back on the stuff that was in the tote with this, but this one still sold for $1.99 plus shipping. The last item going out is a DVD player. Let's see, that's a Sanyo. It's a Magnavox, and it has the remote. Is it this one? It's Magnavox, and it has the remote, so maybe it's that one. Yeah, there it is. MDV 3300. So this is what was bought, and this is tested. It does work, and I bought this at a thrift store. Paid up a little bit, paid $7.48 for it, and hoping it would have a little better return than what it did have, but it still sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So the total for the orders that I've got going out today came in at $41.70 plus shipping. It's now Wednesday. We were gone all day yesterday, so I did not do shipping yesterday, but we've got 2 orders going out today. This first one going out is a Mickey Mouse cup dispenser. I remember these when I was a kid. I didn't have any like this one, but I remember having little cup dispensers all the time. But this one was given to me by my mother-in-law, along with a few other items, specifically to sell them. So it's not like she gave it to me to like an heirloom or anything. She gave it to me to sell it. And so I listed this for $9.99 and it sold on a best offer at $7.50 plus shipping. And this other one going out is another of the Imperial China teacups by W. Dalton in the Seville pattern. And so I mentioned Monday when I was pulling orders that the quantity on my listing was wrong. And so I looked at it, and best I can figure what happened is I had an order for a teacup that was canceled, and when the order was canceled, eBay did not automatically update the quantity and add that back. So that's just something to keep in mind going forward. If you do have a quantity listing and an order is canceled, you may want to go back in there and update it just to make sure that everything is correct with your inventory. And so this one sold at the full listing price of $1.99 plus shipping. So my total that is headed out the door today is $9.49 plus shipping. So while we were out and about Tuesday, we did hit a few thrift shops while we were gone. And so this is some stuff that I got. This is DeHoff's Commentary Volume 6 of a 6-volume set. If you can find the entire set, there was a sold comp for $350 that I saw, and this is in great condition. And I had seen volumes 1 through 5 at an estate sale this past weekend, but I did not get there early enough to purchase them. And then I also got volumes 2 and 3 of Clark's Commentary, which I just sold it recently, the full 6-volume set for $119. So I'm going to hang on to these for a bit and see if I can complete the sets before I go to sell them. We'll see if they pop up. I also got these. Some of the sold comps that I saw were in the $10 range, and there's about 3 to 4 times as much fruit in this bin as there was in any of those listings, but some of them are not in the best shape. So I'll just have to go through those and see what is actually sellable out of it. And then we got this Christmas Playland wreath. I looked it up, but I don't remember what the comps were on it. But I'm going to guess probably $15 for this. And it does have the original styrofoam for packing and shipping. It's got this little door. It has a little inside scene. And there's a sensor right here. So when it senses movement, it will play a different song. And it does work. And these lights will light up as it plays music. So the tone on that is a bit annoying for me, but for proof that it works, there you go. So we'll see how that goes. And this is a Kodak Ektographic 3A projector. This is a vintage slide projector, and it does have its original box. It has its lens, 2 extra projector lamp bulbs. It has its power cord, it has the clicker, and it also has a carousel slide tray with it. So this is a complete box set. And at the store, it had a sticker on it that says that it does work, but I will double check it and go ahead and test it and get pictures of it actually on and working for my listing. And I sold one of these recently. All I had was the projector, the lens, and the box, and it sold for $85 within 48 hours of it being listed. So I'm pretty confident that this one will probably sell for around $100 to $120. And all in all, I've got $26 in all of this, so I'm happy with it. It is now Thursday, and I've got 4 very special orders headed out today. So the first of these 4 items that are going out is this little travel checker set right here. It's got a rug checkerboard included, and I bought this at a yard sale for $1, and it has all the checker pieces included with it, and the rug's in fairly decent shape, and I listed it at $2.99 plus shipping. Second item is something that I honestly thought it would sell sooner than it did, but it didn't. But it is now headed out of here. So this is a 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I believe this is the Michelangelo figure. He's in pretty good shape. He may be missing some weapons. I'm really not sure, but I listed him as is, showing that, you know, what you see is what you get with him. And I bought this for 80 cents at a yard sale, and he sold for $3.99 plus the shipping. The next item that's going out with these is a Style Selections hotel shelf. And this is something that we had bought, my goodness, I don't even remember when we bought this at, but it is still in the box, never been used. All the pieces are included, and so I don't have anything in this, and it sold for $9.99 plus the shipping. And the last order, or the last item that's going out, is this pitcher right here. And I absolutely love pitchers and teapots. And so when I first started sourcing, that was a lot of what I was buying and bringing home to list. And unfortunately, they don't sell quite as well as I hoped that they would. But it does give me an opportunity to buy some of the nicer, prettier ones that I really like. And I can enjoy them for a little while they're sitting on my shelf waiting to sell. So that's what I've done with this one. But this particular one is, let's see, this is the American Atelier, I guess is how you say that, At Home Nautical White. And it sold, let's see, wait, I paid $4 for this at an estate sale, and it has sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So I mentioned that these were very special sales going out today, reason being these are viewer sales. Now, these were all purchased by the same viewers. These were purchased by Caleb and Tanya and their family from the Old Pass eBay store. So go over and check out their store. I'm sure that you can find something of interest to you. And they bought these after watching my last video where I explained the meaning of the 329 in my store name, and said that once they heard that, they just had to come over and buy a few things. So feel free to go back and check that video out if you haven't already. I'll link it down below so it'll be a little easier to find. But these are headed out of here for $29.96 plus shipping, and I will combine the shipping and get them a shipping discount. So Caleb, Tanya, thanks so much for coming over. Thanks so much for these sales, and I hope y'all enjoy these items. So the total for the orders that went out this week was $81.15 plus the shipping. That number is still pretty low. I was hoping to be higher than that since my store is no longer on time away mode. However, I didn't help it any because I did not do any listings last week. So I didn't do time management very well, and I ended up being under the weather. So I just kind of let that fall by the wayside last week. But I do plan to get back on that today. And so hopefully by the time you're seeing this video, I'll have some new listings up and can get back on that. And next week's video will hopefully have a higher sales total than this one does. But we also ended the month of February, and the total for the month of February came in at $581.62. So it's a little bit higher than January. Not quite as high as I'd hoped for, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it. So hopefully the month of March, we can get that number even higher. As always, if you have any feedback or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again next week.